How's it going, folks? We got a lot to get done today. So, started the morning off here. Had to run up on the river to put out a little mineral and pick up some baling twine. Rushing back to town now to go get some diesel fuel for the tractor, and then running back over to the field over where we have the corn maze to rake and bale all that hay over there. Got to rush to try and get it done today, though, because we got a shindig about 8 o'clock this evening. My cousin Cole's getting married tomorrow, so they're having a little get together tonight that I got to run by for a little while. So congratulations to them, and we're going to get started here in just a little bit. I'm excited. I haven't even gotten to bale any yet. Last field we did, had to call in cousin David to come and help because it just didn't work out with the weather and everything else for me to get it done while I had to go play music. So I know, priorities are not in the right place, I suppose. Anyways, it's going to be a action-packed day for me, at least. I don't know how much will be on here, but I got a lot to do. This is going to make a mess. It always does. Not too bad of one. All right, we're going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and rake this out here and get started baling with it. And then the other section that was back over here behind this little barn, that section back there, hopefully by the time I get this about done, Josh will be here and can start raking that, and then I'll bale behind of him. I'm going to try my best to prop you up here a couple times and let you be a part of it. Here we go. All right. We're moving right along. About halfway finished with this section over here. Hadn't been doing it maybe not even an hour. It's going pretty quick. It's going to be a bit of a pain when I get to that light pole here in a minute. All right, well, we just got one bale in. I'm going to check it out, see if everything's set quite right before we carry on. All right. Looking good, looking good. Everything's good and dry. I need to put my teeth down just a little bit. All right. Well, I'm going to set you all out over here, make a round or two, and see how quick we can do this. It's 12:49. I got that rake in no time. I was shooting to be out here about 12 o'clock. Maybe I was a little early. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like I was rocking and rolling. And it's not too big of a field, but it's a decent size. So let's see how. we got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 out of this one side. That's awesome. That side over there is super thick. So now, turn this thing down here. So, I don't have the other side over there raked yet. It is 1:58. I'm not quite sure what time I started. 12:49, I think is what I said earlier. So that didn't take too long at all. I've got to run down here to the store and get some diesel for this tractor. I had just gotten fuel for the smaller tractor that I was raking with. I've got to go get some for this. It'll give that thick stuff out there just a little bit more time to dry. I'll go get some fuel, come back, start raking, and then Josh should be here pretty soon. He can rake in front of me, we'll knock that out. Go to the shindig tonight. It's feeling like a good day today. 19 bales on that one side over there. It may not sound like a lot to some of you, but to me, it's a good little chunk. That's going to be, I would say over there'll be at least that. It's not near as big, but it's twice as thick. So we'll see what happens. But let's go get some fuel. Well, this field is an absolute nightmare. So the grass is super, super thick. And on top of it being super thick, this is the section that flooded. Well, when it flooded, it's just full of dirt. And like if you look back here out the back window, I mean, you can hardly see anything. Everything's just covered in a thick layer of brown dirt. I mean, it looks like dust, but it's awful. It's bogging the tractor down, and it's taking forever. It's 4:44. I don't really know exactly what time it was when I started this. Probably 2 something. I'm 11 bales in and probably halfway done. So, and it's, if you look here, this is the size of it versus the size of the section that I did this morning on the other side of where the corn field is. So there's a lot of grass in here. It's just a nightmare. I'm literally having to run in one of the lowest gears. I'm in A2 sometimes A3, but we'll keep chugging away at it, but it's taking forever. Well, it is 5:10 and I'm still going. About to figure that something's just wrong with the tractor. I don't know if maybe the fuel filter's getting clogged with junk. Took the air filter out. That's not it, because I don't know if you can see this dust flying around here behind me. You'll see here when I go through this next little row, this dirt, it's all down in this grass. It's just absolutely awful. I hope the cows will even eat this hay. But we'll see. But I'm having to go all the way down into the lowest gear because it's just bogging down so bad. Like right now, I'm having to stop. I'm in third of the lowest, having to go down. I don't know quite what's going on. And there we go down again. I'm in second. I just hope that we can get through about 7 more rows. I don't know. It's not looking good. It'll rev up, and then when you start into some hay, it'll take itself back down. But it was even doing that not even with the PTO on. So I don't know. It's not necessarily the hay, it's something to do with the tractor. But look at this dust. All the dirt flying through the air there. I mean, it is just, it's a mess. It is a mess. We're getting a lot of bales. That's a plus. I think I've crossed into the 40s for the whole place, so that's good. That'll help out greatly. Just don't want to kill a tractor in the process. Yeah, I better focus on the tractor. Something's just not quite right. Well, this isn't a tractor. So I had to quit. I'm not finished. Probably got 7 rows or so left. But it's not going to run enough to even bale a bale. So I think it had gotten down to about a quarter of a tank of fuel. And then that's when it started after it had gotten down to about a quarter of a tank. So what I think's happened is, and what Josh thinks happened too, is once it got down lower in fuel, jostling around through the field, it sucked up some junk into the filter and clogged it up. So we've called in the parts lady, my sister, to bring us a fuel filter from the house. So we'll wait around here for a little while. Josh is loading bales onto the trailer over here, and hopefully we'll make it to this shindig tonight. If not, Cole, at least I've got it documented why I'm going to be late or not there at all. Sorry. But it's been a good day. I don't know exactly. At last count that I had was 11 out there, which put me into the 30s. So I had 19 over here in this section that I did this morning, and then 11. But there's been more since then, so I don't know quite what the count is exactly. But doing pretty good. It's just that it's so dirty and dusty down there. Between the dust and the tractor, it's been awful. And the fact that the grass is so thick. And there's corn stalks washed out of the field out of the cornfield above it down into the hay field, and so I'm having to dodge piles of corn stalks. It's a little nightmarish. It's all right. We're gonna have it finished soon, I hope. We'll see. This stuff is hot. Real hot. Well, got back home finally. The fuel filter did not fix the problem. The last 7 rows took another, I don't even remember how long it was, 45 minutes. I was in the lowest gear possible, A1, and it was still bogging down. I got to the last bale. The last row. It wasn't even a full row. We're talking like 30 yards. And I even said to the camera, notice I said to the camera, none of the audio picked up, so I had to do this now while I'm on the way to this shindig. I said to the camera, I better put the camera up because I don't want to, take my focus away and mess up now. I need to be done with this. Well, clogged the baler on the last one. Ended up having to unroll the roll. Finally got it done. It took forever. Got to 42 bales though. That was a success. I'm still going to make it to the little party tonight. Going to be late, but that's okay. Thanks for watching. This was a miserable day. Started off real nice. Real good. Ended pretty crappy.